An overview of Plotinus' thought, tracing degrees of unity back to the One. All beings are beings by the One, both as many as are primarily beings, and as many as are said to be included in any sense at all among beings. For what could anything be if it were not one, given the fact that if deprived of the One which is said of them, they are not these things? For neither does an army exist if it is not one, nor a chorus or a flock if they are not one. But not even do a house or a ship exist if they do not have the One, since the house at any rate is one and the ship. And if they cast it off, then neither is the house any longer a house, nor a ship a ship. Continuous magnitudes, therefore, if the One were not present to them, would not exist. If they are cut up at any rate, to the degree that they destroy the One, they change their being. And the bodies of plants and animals too, though each of them is one, if they escape the One by being broken up into a multiplicity of small pieces, they lose the substance they had, and are no longer what they were, but have become those new entities to the degree that each of them is one. And health exists too whenever the body is brought together into a one, and beauty, when the nature of the One controls the parts. And there is excellence of a soul too whenever she is unified into one, and into one agreement. Is it the case, then, that since soul brings all things to one by crafting and molding and shaping and composing them, we should say when we come to her that she supplies the One, and that it is she who is the One? Or just as with the other things she supplies the bodies, it is not herself which she gives, but they are other than she. So we should consider that even if she gives a One, she gives it as something other than herself, and that in looking to the One she makes each thing one, just as by looking to man she makes a man, taking along with the man the One in him. For of the things which are said to be one, each is one in the way it also has what it is. So that things which are less beings have the One less, and things which are more beings have the One more. And soul too, since she is other than the One, possesses in proportion to her more real being the more one. She is certainly not the One itself, for soul is one, and the One is in a way incidental to her. And these, soul and One, are two, just like body and one. And what is separated, like a chorus, is furthest from being one, but the continuous body is closer, and soul still more, though she participates in it. But if because, without being one, soul would not even exist, on this count someone brings soul and the One to the same. First of all, each of the rest of things is what it is together with its being one. But still the One is different from them, for body and One are not the same, but body participates in the One, and then the soul is many, even the one soul, and even if she is not composed of parts, for there are a great many powers in her, the powers of reasoning, desire, apprehending, which are held together by the One as by a bond. So the soul brings the One to things, being one herself also by virtue of another, and she also experiences this by the agency of another.